Hello everyone and welcome to ES Repair. I'm your host, the Whiz Kid. We got a blower here I picked up at Scrapyard. It's a Weed Eater brand, Barracuda. I don't know how old. It feels like it's got something loose in there, like it's trying to lock up or something. Don't know if it's just something got dropped in there or something came loose. So we're going to take it apart and find out what's going on. Earlier you could pull the starter rope out and it worked fine. Then all of a sudden I went to pull it out earlier and it locked up. Let it sit a while, come back, and it was unlocked. So I've already took the liberty of taking all these screws out from this bottom. They're already over here. Now we got to take these out to get all this out, and then take some more screws out of the bottom so it all come apart. Take this out, you can use an impact wrench, a small 3/8 one, but you don't want to try to put it back together with one. Excuse me a moment while I turn the air off. Okay, now we got to loosen up here with an impact wrench. So we're going to take it off. This is your propeller. It's what does your vacuum and your suction for your mulching. Then take this nut off. Then all the screws that come into it from the bottom. So we have to take it, flip it over. Okay, we've got the bottom off now. You got to pop the little eyelet out here, and you got a little screw that holds this little roller thing there that helps hold your rope down. Take all that out. Then, so you can hear something in there. Okay, we now took all the bolts out that holds his head on. Now we got to pull his head off. And I see what has come loose. I found a screw from somewhere. Ah, guess where?
Where?
It goes in the coil. The coil is loose. And something is broke, or it come loose too. I got this thing at a junkyard, so this is the first time we took it apart. So we get to find out what's going on.
If we, not just the camera guy.
I'm sorry, what it did? Oop, did I say that?
Oh, bite me.
Well, look, somebody had the coil off on it. They didn't tighten it down. Put it all back together, didn't they? Tighten it down. How dumb can we get?
Speak for yourself.
Well, I didn't aim you in particular.
You're recording, you know.
Well, I know. And anyway,
How much want to bet it's a bad coil?
who knows? But we gotta put it all back together now to find out.
Technical difficulties.
Not really. Just don't want to come through the hole. Okay, there you go. Okay. We have now took the coil off. As you see, it needs cleaning. So we'll clean that real quick. And then we'll get right back with you. We've got the coil back on. We cleaned it. We put the spacer back under it and the bolts back in it. Now, some people, you gotta have your air gap set right. Some people use a feeler gauge. But an ordinary business card just works fine. For most applications, just slide it down between the coil with the magnet off the side and just turn around and let the magnet pull it up, push it up a little bit for added security. Then, while it's in there, tighten it down real quick. Make sure it's really good and tight. And make sure you hook your kill wire back up too while I'm thinking of it. I didn't think to tighten up. I figured it stripped out or something. The reason the screw came out. Then when you get it tight, take your wrench back out. Then move it so that you can get your card back out. Then kind of glance over it. Another thing you can do when you got your caps off of any kind of thing that's straight operated, whether it be a push mower, blower, a weed eater, or hedge trimmer, and spray. Be careful though, spray a little carburetor cleaner there, but make sure that the carburetor cleaner ain't gonna eat your plastic up and get all that grease out of there. Just kind of work it around. Reach all the grease and grime out. And to be honest with you folks, I'm really doubting this thing working. Like I said, I got it out of the salvage yard and I didn't know if it worked, if it could be fixed, or nothing. That's the beauty about the salvage yards. You go over and get stuff, but you don't know if it's going to be able to fix it till you get home and tear it apart. The problem is, $1 or $2, depending on what they're selling it for the weight and what the going price of metal is, you win some, you lose some. I fixed the weed eater I bought over there for like $1 or $2. Got about $6 in it now or less. So up about 35. So one on that one. Game you take. And after that dries, carburetor cleaner, spray you some lubricant on it, down in it. Soak it real good, because you want to loosen all that up down there. Now see how much better it goes in and out? Kind of work it a little while, and do it again. Now we get the fun of putting this back together. It goes back together in reverse order that it came apart. Okay, now we got the top back on, and we've lubricated the rope and everything. And something I forgot to add is when you're lubricating, these little ear things down here, I've heard people call them dogs, put some lubricant on them too, so it'll all come apart and go back. Now that we've got all that done, we've got to put the bottom and everything on with the 4 screws. Then we'll work on the rest of the bottom and the propeller. Okay, we've got it all assembled now. Now we're like putting the propeller on. Now that we got the bottom on, put that on. Then you got this nut, slide over it. Then your propeller sits over that, see? Then you take all this, put it back. So have it like a flat side on your boat there, and that things have to line up just right. Then you take your nut, and don't use the impact on this to tighten it back. Use a regular ratchet, hand ratchet. And you gotta have it pretty tight because this thing's spinning pretty fast and everything. want to pull it up too tight, the rope won't go back in. Now, we proceed with putting the bottom back on. Then we'll be ready to start it up. Okay, welcome back everybody. We've got it going, but after we got it going, we ran into technical difficulties. We had to take the handle apart because cable popped out in there, but fortunately nothing broke. Back here, the little knobs on this thing that goes in these rubber bushings here broke. Like that, and I got it. They had it tied with the cable. So I got to take that apart and put a little rod through there in the bushing and fix that. But we'll do that after we find out if it's going to run or not. But first, after all that, we will need to see if it's going to spark. So we're going to try the spark here with a little Dion tester. Might want to turn the light off. And if it's working, and the switch is in the off position, where it's not killing the motor, then it will go. Which it is doing. We have spark. It's trying to run already. Okay. Now, take this off, put gas in it, and start it up. Well, we got it together. Now, time for the moment. Got some fuel in it too. We're going to see what it'll do. That's been junk, sitting for a while and old. It'll probably need a carburetor cleaned, adjusted, and rebuilt. Probably new fuel line filter. But, here goes the test run, just see if it's going to hit. It's already hitting. Woohoo! Fired! Kill switch works too. Hey, it works. What is carburetor kit? Depending on what kind of carburetor costs, anywhere from $5 to $7, or $4 to $7, depending on where I get it and what kind it's got, and what kind of kit I get. If it's got the needle valves and all. Fuel line will be about $1 or $2. So $7. Altogether, I'll have about $10 in it. Then I can use it for a little while, blow the leaves around this fall, and get a couple of dollars use back out of it. Come next summer, I can sell it for about $25, $30. But I gotta put that piece in there, that bolt. Then when I do all that, it'll be running like a new one. Thanks for watching. Come back soon.